YouTube. Don't mind me having a lollipop, nigga. No diddy. But title of this video is, bro, keeping the faith, right? And I've been thinking this for the past day, right? I just left my godmother's mother's funeral, and I talked to I don't know what he is. I ain't gonna say he a preacher. He was singing, and he knows my great grandma. And so I went and talked to him, told him who I was, this and that. And then he told me, keep your faith. And before he even said that, I was gonna make a TikTok called just talking about keeping your, like, you need to have faith. And basically what I was gonna say in the TikTok was, before he even told me this, I was gonna say, bro, you gotta put faith in something higher than normal human living, right? Because normal human living, we succumb to greed, we succumb to lust, we succumb to hate, we succumb to violence, right? All these things we can succumb to. But you know who doesn't succumb to that? Your higher self. Okay, Jesus. Okay, Muhammad. Okay, Allah. Okay, God. Okay, angels. They don't succumb to the same type of desires, human desires, that people like me and you can be persuaded by, or or allowed to have influence over us, right? And it just made me realize, this whole service, bro, made me realize we need faith in something that's not so human-like, right? So, and that's why Christianity, Jesus and God, or the Holy Trinity, I'm not really sure what Muslims, what all they believe in, but I know they believe in Allah. I don't know what else. But that ain't a religion I've done too much research on, because I'm not that interested in it. But and that's no disrespect to the Muslim community, but I realized, bro, you must have faith in something that's not that cannot succumb to human desires, such as lust, greed. It's even the positive sides, bro. These this higher self, because that's what I believe in, my higher self. And I also believe in a creator, and I just feel like we're all pieces of the universe, bro. We're all the universe expressing itself. That's truly what I believe. And I believe we are all born with that connection from the source that we come to, right? And through life, you get pushed away from it. You will have things happen in your life that will push you away from your true divine self, right? And once you slow down in that battle of not succumbing to negative human emotions, once you start to lessen your awareness about the human ways that can affect your life negatively, that's when you allow those things to start to seep in or seep out, whichever way it may happen. Let me put this into simpler terms. Look at it like this. The reason you must pray in Christianity. The reason you are praying every day is to remind you of the constant battle that you are facing throughout daily life. And what is that? Human desire, right? And so you look at Jesus to become like Jesus. You look at God to become like God. You know what I'm saying? You try to embody their teachings to reach enlightenment to a certain extent, right? And what I really want people to realize, you must keep faith in something higher than you. You must keep faith in something that does not succumb to these things. So you can constantly, you are constantly reminding yourself, hey, as a human, I have some of these traits, but I'm trying to work on them. I'm trying my best to fix them every single day. I'm trying my best not to succumb to these negative traits that humans are born with, right? We're trying to constantly remind ourselves and beat this into our mind so we can eventually become more godlike. And what they tell you you're doing it in Christianity is to get to heaven. But I feel like and that's where it's a problem with me, because I feel like the life that you live on here, if it's not already heaven-like, and that's this one thing during the service that kind of threw me off. They always say don't worry, no, don't be sad for them, because we're the ones suffering. We're the ones still on this earth suffering. And I have heard that in so many funerals. I probably have been to over 15 funerals, and I'm 20 years old, but I done heard that at so many funerals. Don't be sad for them, because they're not suffering here with us no more. And it makes me think, so God just puts us here to test our faith and to test how much we believe in him, and that he'll put us through a lot of suffering. Sometimes good things will happen, but it's mostly suffering. That's where I don't align with it. And truly, I believe suffering is just a mindset. Suffering is when you are living a unnatural life, living a life against your true self, against who you truly are, when you are going against that. That's what suffering is. Or you just going through hardships. Now, we understand hardships. We understand such as a death. We understand these things happen. But constantly doing things that you don't want to do, why do we have to be in a space of suffering? That's the thing. So, you can just look at it like this, man. You need faith to keep you on the right path. You need faith to keep you aligned with the true intents of the soul. Because on this human journey, we have all these emotions that make up us as humans. But we never truly walk in that divine light. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I don't understand about Christianity. Like, pastors are supposed to be at a higher level than most people, but then they still speak on us suffering. But then when you look at other spiritual teachers, such as Buddhist monks and this and all that, they don't even pay that any mind. They don't see suffering. They don't even know what suffering is, because they put themselves through so much rigorous things, where suffering is just another part of life. And it's not, it's accepting what comes with life. It's not suffering. It's accepting what comes with life, Because if you look at life like it's suffering, like we're just living here to suffer, that's how I got that. That's what I got from that. Like, we're not living here just to suffer. Keep faith in that higher self. Keep faith in whatever higher thing that keeps you going along that divine path. But this was it. Love and appreciate y'all. Let's go.